we'll follow Jesus' commandments.
Yeah, that's right. So on the first day of every month, we fast, and fasting means what?
Fasting means we have no food to eat and nothing to drink.
For how long?
For
Just one day?
For 2 days.
For 2 days. Wow.
Actually, 1 day.
Actually,
Just
1 day. And so, and then what else do you do besides you don't eat? What else do you do on Fast Sunday?
We go to church. We don't eat anything except the sacrament we eat.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know?
Do we do anything with money?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't eat, so we pay money for not eating.
That's right. That's right.
And do you know what famines are?
What's a famine?
Famine means there's no food. And do you remember we talked about the story in the scriptures about there was men and there was a famine that there was no food.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a little closet that had food and all the men went in it.
Oh, when Joseph was in Egypt?
Yeah.
And he saved all that food?
Yeah. So they went in that and then they started eating stuff.
Okay, well that's right. Joseph told all the people to bring their food and to save it for 7 years? Huh.
Do you remember the first story of the scriptures?
The very first, you tell me.
The very first story in the Book of Mormon.
What's it about?
Do you know what?
What?
The first story is about the good Jesus, and then yesterday, Jesus Christ came and told all the people, and he chose that Jesus would be the Son of God.
Oh.
And guess what? And then what happened is yesterday we learned about Lucifer, the devil. And Lucifer said he will become the prophet, not Jesus. And then Jesus Christ said, no, Jesus is the Son of God. I chose him. And then Lucifer grew mad.
Oh, what did he do?
Yeah, and then people choose Lucifer, and then I bet they'll miss those people that are on Lucifer's side.
Uh-huh.
And there's lots of people obeyed him except Jesus, and the other people didn't. They choose to go on earth and get flesh and blood bodies.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So which one did we choose?
We choose Jesus. What?
How do we know we chose Jesus?
Because he's the Son of God.
That's right.
And those other women and guys, they chose Lucifer. That's pretty mean.
Well, it's kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep.
So you really like the scriptures.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you learn a lot from the scripture stories. Do you have a favorite scripture story?
I like Ammon.
What do you like about Ammon?
Because about his father.
Father?
Yeah.
What do you remember about his father?
I remember when he was going to Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw Egypt, and then he went in, and then two guys stopped him and brought him to, what's his name again?
The king?
The king?
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
Potiphar?
The Potiphar or the Pharaoh?
To Lamoni?
Lamoni, yeah, Lamoni.
Oh, okay. 2 different continents.
And then
Time periods.
And then the Ammonites came to kill Ammon. And then each one that was holding a club to kill him, he cut off his arm. And then there was lots of Lamanites. And then they took a bag, grabbed up all the arms, and put them in, and took them to King Lamoni from Ammon.
That's right. And what did King Lamoni say?
He said nothing.
For a long time, he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then what did he say?
And then he said, I don't know.
Oh, he said, how did you do that?
He said, how do you do that?
Yeah.
What did Ammon say?
He said, because the Lord helped me.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one more thing to tell you guys, and then we're gonna be done, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Do you know what a famine is again?
A famine. Well, I kind of remember, but
There's another famine too.
tell me about that one.
We don't get anything to eat or drink. We don't get any water bottles.
Yikes.
Kidding.
Kidding.
Yeah, I'm kidding for real.
Wow.
Even though I need to talk about something. Do you know who never shares the gospel?
Who doesn't share the
Anybody?
Who?
Jennifer's kid and Marnie, Ellie, Carter.
Wow.
They never share the gospel.
Well, maybe they
never
don't.
go to church.
Well, maybe they don't have the gospel to share. Maybe someone needs to share the gospel with them. Who could do that?
Me.
Oh. What might you say to them?
I would say,
You could just tell them things that you really like about your church.
I know. But that's all I'm going to talk about for this.
Okay.
Now I'm going to be done.
Well, good job.
I have the last treat.
Do you know what?
What?
That was the first lesson that you've given in Family Home Evening.
Yeah, you did a great job.
You did a great job,
We learned
Olivia.
about fasting. We learned about Joseph and his brothers. We learned about famines. We learned about Ammon and Lamoni.
We learned about Jesus and Lucifer and what happened before we came to this earth. You taught us so many things, Olivia. And now you're
What's
looking.
going on in there?
Sounds like they were clapping.
Why?
I don't know, maybe something exciting happened.
I want to go eat outside with my snack.
How about we go?
Why don't you go get your nails done?
Okay, let's go get our treat and we'll get our nails done.
That was one of those really proud parenting moments.
It's the first
And
one.
the fact that it was on camera makes us look so good. You can get up there, sweetie?
Don't record. Ouch.